Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Bertolino from Smooth Solutions Medical Aesthetics. Remember, I'm the head doc, and we work on any head that you have, whether you're a girl, a boy, no matter what. But the head I'm going to talk about today is this head. And inside this head is a brain. Okay? So I want to talk to the men today about this head. And I'm talking about andropause. Yes, male menopause. Now, when I started medical school, there was no such term. I didn't know what andropause was until I became one, or knew I became one when I was about 50, which was 20 years ago. Let me tell you, we don't quite go through what the ladies go through with menopause, but we have our issues. And all these issues for men and women come from the brain. So for men, it's all about testosterone. Testosterone helps the brain. Yes, it's created in the testes. We go through what's called hypogonadism or testicular failure, and that starts somewhere around age 21. I put up statistics recently that show that your grandfather's testosterone was actually higher than yours when he was your age. Now, we don't quite know if that's environmental or has to do with lifestyle, but a man's testosterone and a female's testosterone, they are falling year to year. Why is that happening? Again, we don't have any good evidence. So all men, if they have symptoms, and women should be checked. The way we do testosterone replacement and the way we've done it for the last 19 to 20 years is with bioidentical natural hormone replacement therapy. BHRT for men comes from plant-based stuff made in a compounding pharmacy. I started doing it novelly here in Western New York using pellet therapy. Yes, pellet therapy. All these little vials here are 200 milligram testosterone pellets that men use, and we implant them with a simple trocar device, a sterile trocar device, in subcutaneous fat. What do I mean by subcutaneous fat? Fat that you can grab. Okay? If you're looking at this photo, you will see the difference between visceral fat and subcutaneous fat. This is basically here to talk about liposuction, but with regards to pellets for men and women, we're putting it in the pink stuff. Sub-Q fat. Why? Because fat has a blood supply and it can be taken up effectively in a time-released fashion. So you're not getting an abrupt bounce with a shot of testosterone and having to do that off and on every 10 days or twice a week, depending on where you stand with your doctor. Our procedure will keep you going for 3 to 4 months, sometimes longer. So you're going to get like a bell curve over time. Yes, it might take longer to feel better, but that will keep you going, and then we will maintain you every 3 to 4 months, which will keep you going even longer. Remember, hormone replacement is about your brain. Fatigue is a brain function. Sleep is a brain function. Attitude is a brain function. Apathy is a brain function. It is about your bone mass. And ladies, you break first. I was an ER doctor. I can tell you that. Women break 5 to 1 over men. It's about exercise tolerance, going that much further with your workouts. It is about muscle mass. No, it is not about weight loss, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. Also, natural hormones, what happens with them is they don't cause pulmonary embolisms, which are blood clots. Not with the natural stuff. Yes, sometimes with the synthetic stuff. And ladies, that means oral birth control pills after a certain age. So remember, when you're doing hormone replacement, do it effectively and do it safely. And we've been doing it here for 20 years. We have the track record out there amongst all the other facilities that are now jumping on the bandwagon. No, it's not about cancer. Please, we're starting to tell people, especially women, that the biggest screw up in modern medicine was not treating the perimenopausal woman. And by the way, not treating the man as well, because remember, everybody thinks it causes cancer, and that's not true. So you can look up that video and know for yourself. So when you're thinking about proper hormone replacement for your brain, your bones, your muscle mass, and yes, your libido, give us a call. Remember, it's not about this head, girls and boys, it's about this head. So think about it. SmoothSolutionsMed.com, our phone number 716-633-6100. Thank you for your attention this morning.